No one's ever come up and visited me. Like say I'm getting COVID tested today. Yay. Let's go through my skincare routine because why not? You know? So first off, because I just had a shower and I just washed my face with La Roche, their new Efficella like green face wash thing. It's just like on a tilt and it's okay. And I'm going in with Ren Clean Skincare's toner, which is a Ready Steady Glow Daily AHA tonic. So I'm putting that on. I just put it in a spray bottle and I'm spraying that all over my face. Like so. And I'm going with larocheposay's thermal spring water for sensitive skin. This just kind of reduces the redness in my skin because it's a constant thing that happens. My skin is prone to redness. I can get more, it's like empty. And then I'm going in with the Ordinary's hyaluronic acid to add hydration in my skin, and make sure you're doing it on damp or wet skin, which is why I kind of just drenched myself in those two sprays. Rub that in. It's going to come up with like a white film, but that's normal. Put it in the dry areas, which is like right here. And then I'm going in with the Ordinary's niacinamide 10% and zinc 1% on my skin. Watch me just belt through my skincare routine very quickly and not talk about it. That on. You're like, Pagan, this is such a long skincare routine. And I'm like, yeah. I had a whole quarantine to figure out what works for my skin and what doesn't. And then I'm going in with La Roche-Posay's Oily Skin Renovating Care Anti-Oxidization Anti-Cerebrum 8-Hour Efficella K Plus Cream. I'm putting that all over my skin. I find that this thing has actually really helped improve my acne, like dramatically. Rub it all over. And then I'm going with the Ordinary's Natural Moisturizing Factors Plus AH, this small guy, which I'm like running empty on, but I've got La Roche-Posay's one to use next. That all over. And then I'm going in with Cetaphil's Daily Facial Moisturizer. As a lot of people said, Cetaphil doesn't do anything, I just need it as like an extra hydration sort of thing. And then most importantly, what you want to be putting on your face every single goddamn day is sunscreen. So I'm going in with La Roche-Posay's 50+ very high protection ultra light, and this one is non-perfumed, fluid sensitive and sun intolerant skin. So yeah, you only need a tiny bit because it's very liquidy and it goes a long way. Woo, it's very deep. Put that on and then we are good to party. Yay. Honestly, my skincare routine is so long. Like my nighttime one is exactly the same, but instead of putting like the Ordinary moisturizer on and Cetaphil's moisturizer on, I put on La Roche-Posay's night hydrating cream on, and then also sunscreen again because I wake up with the window right next to me and it can be quite bright. And then yeah, my skincare routine. I really want to get one of those like jade or quartz rollers just to like reduce the puffiness that I have in my eyes. Like I literally just got out of bed, but I've been awake since I follow from Ink Parlor Tattoos. Have they used my photos? That's the main question. Why are they following? Why are you following me? No, they've still only used thanks for the follow, I guess, guys. What? Ink Parlor Tattoos just followed me and because I did a photo shoot for them, but they have photos. It's okay. Like they weren't even like supposed to be about tattoos, and like this is all I have. But anyways, yeah, so my skincare routine is pretty long. Hey, look at that. Especially when I have like my exfoliating day and my mask day. So like the exfoliating day I do every Sunday now. I used to do it Wednesdays and Sundays, but now I'm only doing it on Sundays, which is like after, I'm gonna zoom in, after a week of work, and it's literally just coffee beans and then apple cider vinegar and turmeric, and I just rub that on my face in the shower, and it's really good. Like it doesn't dry your skin out because the coffee grinds, because these are the coffee grinds that I get from work, so it's fine, but the natural oils from the coffee grounds get released into the skin, so it kind of hydrates the skin a bit. And then the turmeric just helps with, you know, scarring, and apple cider vinegar does its thing, you know. And then I've got 3 masks that I use. I do that twice a week. I do the mask twice twice a week. Sometimes I do it once a week depending on like how my skin's going. If my skin is really bad, I'm gonna do it twice. And yeah, like it's a bit, you see some blemishes have popped up, that's because hormones and period. But other than that, like you look at my other skincare videos, like I have the videos where my skincare was really bad, and quarantine has helped me a lot to figure out what the fuck I'm doing with my skin and how to fix it. But I'm gonna do a complete whole video on my skincare journey and all that kind of stuff, because my skincare journey, my skin dates back to like year 10, year 9. I think year 9 it was when it was like the worst. Year 9, year 10 was like when it was worst. So that's a big like separate video. But yeah, so that's my morning routine every single day. And yeah, as for the beginning of this video, I'm getting COVID tested today. So today is the 23rd of June, it's Tuesday, 11:36. I've been up since 9. I've just been laying in bed on my laptop, working, trying to figure out how to invoice. And yeah, I'm getting COVID tested because yesterday because like you can't do face-to-face consultations with the doctors until you get COVID tested, but for a whole week now I've been having problems with my left tonsil. Like it's not super painful like tonsillitis, where I had tonsillitis for a month, but it's irritating and it can be painful, but like not enough to be like I can't eat or I can't drink sort of thing. But it's annoying me and it's irritating me, and I've been doing the whole antibacterial mouthwash and keeping up with my fluids, and I just like rang her up and I'm like, this is what's happening. She didn't really share enough detail. She didn't really ask me like what have you, like where, what, who have you been in contact with, like the last time I got tonsillitis from making out with a guy. I'm pretty sure this is the same thing. But yeah, so she said it's like mild infectious tonsillitis, but if I keep doing what I'm doing, it should, you know, slowly reduce and go down. But it's only in one of my left tonsils. So if it gets worse, if I hit a fever, if I literally black out, because that's what happened last time I blacked out, and that's when it got really bad, then I have to see a doctor. But before I can see a doctor, I need to get COVID tested. So that's happening today. So I'm getting COVID tested today. It's going to be annoying. I am not excited for it because I've seen it, I've heard things about it, and apparently it's very invasive and I really don't want to be in that position, but I got to get it done. Safer to, yeah, this is better to be safe than sorry sort of thing. And hope to God that I don't have tonsillitis from just sucking dick, you know? Who knows? But I feel like it's pretty stupid on me though, because I've been very slack on my vitamins. So I stopped having like my immunity tablets, my cold and flu tablets, my multivitamins and vitamin C and all that kind of stuff, like before COVID and everything, and then since like being quarantined and going straight outside. Obviously my immune system's down, so I just got hit pretty badly. Not badly, but it wasn't great. It's not great, so I really should have kept on top of that, and I need to get more because I've run out. But yeah, so that's part of my day today. COVID testing at 3:45. Woohoo. And I was gonna go for a hike today at like 5 AM to see the sunrise in the Blue Mountains, but decided not to. I might do that next week, just because I'm like a bit tired and I've got stuff to do. And yeah. But I really should do a body update. I'm doing a completely separate video on my body, but I will do a body update quickly just so we know where we're at, because I don't know where I'm at. And yeah, in advance though, so I haven't done a morning poop, I haven't eaten yet, and my stomach's hungry, so it's going to be a little bit bloated from being hungry. End of story. Okay? No, don't attack me please, let me get changed. placed my plants out there for like, did it yesterday? No, I did it Sunday. And it's Tuesday. I'm gonna bring them in tonight, I think. Just to get some natural sun and hopefully the rain hits it. Because rain is great. Rain's the natural stuff. Natural water. Woohoo. I am going to eat food. Might make some mushrooms and bagels. Mushrooms and bagels? Yeah, I think I might do that. But first of all, I'll go up and grab some water. How good. Amazing. I think I might put some alfalfa sprouts on it. We got a good source of protein, fats and carbs, and then some more good healthy stuff. Yeah. Got COVID tested. Just finished my COVID test, came back. I also went out and bought some immunity tonic. They didn't have the tablets this time, but it was my tonic. My review on getting COVID tested, it's a 0 out of 10 from me. Like, I wouldn't recommend. It's not fun. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, it's not bad. Like, that's invasive. That's really invasive. Like, it's also really nerve-wracking because the way that we do it here is like, yeah, you go to the car park and you call in to check if you can come in for your appointment. They give you the sanitizer and they give you a mask to wear. And the lady takes you in and then you sit down and she asks you a whole bunch of questions and like, I'm sitting there going, a lot of these just feel like normal symptoms to me. Like, I get headaches now and then. My nose is always runny in winter. Like, it never stops running in winter. Don't know why, but it never stops running. It happens all the time. And I can't have a sore throat because my left tonsil is being an arsehole. Sorry, but so I'm like, no! Yeah, I was like, oh my god, like, these just feel like normal problems. But anyways, she did it. And you have to tilt your head back so far. Like you're like, ugh. And then she does the swab, or she did the swab like down my throat. And she's like, you normally, like, she's like, you might gag with this one. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. So she did it. And she put it all the way down and she was like swabbing everything. And she took it out, she's like, that was really good. I was like, oops. And then, like, that one wasn't too bad. The one that I hate is the one that, like, they put up the nose. And that's, like, they have to get all around the back of the nose. And it's so, it's not a tickle. They're like, oh, it's just a tickle. And you might feel a tickle, like, around your eye. That's not a tickle. That's irritating. Like, it's slightly painful. And my eye was watering. And, like, as soon as I left, my eye just hurt. The time I went to the shops and came back, like, my head started to hurt, and I was like, oh, maybe, just maybe, I'm someone with COVID. But she asked me, she's like, so what are you doing here? I'm like, oh, to see my doctor, I need to get a COVID test. Like, that's it. And also, like, my tonsils are acting up, so if I need to get anything from her, I need to make sure I'm not positive for COVID. And she's like, okay. But I'm expecting to get my results in 48 hours or sometime today. Who knows? That was not fun. Would not recommend. Honestly, we'll just go to the hospital and just take my tonsils out so I wouldn't have any problems. She's like, have you had problems with your tonsils before? I was like, yeah, I had tonsillitis for a month, late February, early March. And now I'm thinking like maybe I shouldn't go to training today and just take it easy at the gym. Maybe. Yeah, I think I won't go to training today, but I'll just take it very easy at the gym and do like, because arm day, do arms and then just do 30 minutes of walking on the treadmill. I don't know. I'm just hoping that like everything I'm doing just helps my tonsil and stops. I'm so over it. I honestly might do some online shopping. Ugh, while I wait for my camera battery to die, I kind of just want to touch up on how COVID has affected me in some way. Like I thought I was doing great the first month, and then when the second month, I think I really spiraled in terms of like mental well-being. I spiraled a lot. Like I hit a depressive point where, and I think I'm still there. Not bad, but I think it's still somewhat there. Whereas like I was very much, I didn't feel the support, and I didn't feel any support. I felt very alone in everything, and like I'm not the only one who was feeling the stuff. I know a lot of people going through some hardships, etc. during COVID. And yeah, I know I'm not the only one who went through stuff and who was going through stuff, but I'm so used to living by myself. And then when I couldn't go out, when I couldn't like work, when I couldn't travel to Sydney, I think that second month really hit me hard because I couldn't see any of my uni friends and I was just stuck in a ball, and everyone online was getting so after them, like so toxic, and I think a lot of people still are so very toxic, and like they don't understand how to approach someone properly if they need help or if they want to talk or anything like that. I think the whole idea of communication has just completely, I know I'm just going on a rant right now, but like if you have a problem with your life or if something bad has happened, you don't fish for attention. Do we not know how to communicate our problems to people, and then we have to pull the whole I'm drunk and I'm crying, come help me sort of situation? Like, I just wanted to get on here and just do a bit of a sign out. No, it's like a few days later. But just have a little chat about how I'm feeling right now. I'm not feeling the greatest, like in terms of like not like sickness, but just in general life. Like I'm a bit over things at the moment in time and stressing, and I'm feeling very alone and cut out from things. Like I think it's really funny because I was in the shower, like no joke, was bawling my eyes out in the shower, and I had this whole entire script that I just like kind of set in my head of like how I'm going to talk about this, and it's just completely gone off. Like I don't remember anything at all. But I guess like today's been a really rough day. Like I had like work today and I found out news about someone I know is very, very ill, and then I got into an argument with another person that I know, and I just wasn't having it. Like I was just over everyone's shit. Just that hit me today, and then me getting messages from my dad about planning what I'm gonna do, like where I'm gonna move to, where I'm gonna live, if I can afford to live anywhere after uni, what I'm gonna do, and all that kind of stuff. And I just got really stressed out and anxious, and it got me realizing that like I miss family, and I think a lot of people don't realize that when you move out of home at the age of 18 to study and like you live by yourself, it's hard, it's really rough, and especially if you're moving states. And what really, like when I was thinking about it, what really got me was that everyone that I knew back in Canberra, people that I would call my friends, like no one's, the last 3 years, no one has come up and actually visited me or gone up and say hi. I've gone down and I've visited them, but no one's ever come up and visited me. I thought it was good. I thought I got it all out in the shower. Apparently not. But like, all I'm really trying to say is that I just feel so alone, and I feel like I'm not surrounded by anyone that like I can rely on, or like I probably have one, maybe two people I can rely on, but that's pretty much it. And like the people that I thought I could rely on in Canberra, or the people that I thought I could call friends, like none of them have come up to see me, or I know I'm really bad, like I don't contact people, but like they're really good at contacting and I'm not. And then even my family, I feel like I don't have a close relationship with them at all. like haven't seen them, and then when I try and go and see them, I can't. And the people that like, I know in Sydney, yeah, the people that like in Sydney, I'm always the one who's always driving up and seeing people, and it's just, it really got to the point where I'm just like I wasn't expecting like that to happen at all. Like I thought I was really good at this moment in time, but I just feel so alone and just worthless at this moment in time, and I really don't know what I can do about it. Like, yeah, I think most of it could be my fault. The fact that I have such a high guard up, and it takes me so long to trust people, to open up to them, and I've never really opened up to anyone about anything in my life. And yeah, that ruins things, but having that guard up and then being that blunt person in every single friendship, telling people to pull their heads out of their asses. And people don't like that, but it's the hard truth that people need to realize, and when they don't like that, they just, you know, throw you away, or they come to you because they know that you can calm them down and talk some sense into them, and then once like they've felt better, they just, you know, throw you away. Like, I'm so over being used. And then people are like, why don't you just come out and talk to people? It's like, because I just can't. I am so used to people coming to me and talking to me and then throwing me away and then coming back again and using me, that I just don't want to go and talk to people because like no one really cares. It feels like no one cares. The stresses of like finances and just trying to find a job and like where to live once uni's over. I really miss my family. Like, it's been 3 years. It's been 3 years. I don't think a lot of people really understand what it's like just to pack up everything and be forced to pack up everything and then move. And when people don't understand that, like, yeah, they're always like build a bridge and go over it, but it's completely different. And it's so frustrating because like in COVID, a lot of people who were at uni could have gone back to their home, go back to their families, and, you know, live their lives perfectly normal. But like, if I was still living at uni, I couldn't just do that. Oh, I hate emotions. I really do. I hate crying. I hate showing this much vulnerability and emotions. But I feel like it needs to, like, I'm all about being open and raw on this channel. Like, I don't like being fake, but I'm not trying to fish for attention being like this. I'm not. This is just reality. This is what it's like to be a 20-year-old studying, living independently, and then having people come and go in their lives and just use you and abuse you. Like, this is what it's like. It's fucking great. And I turned 21 this year. Guess who's not celebrating their birthday once again. Not gonna say only a positive thing that's come out of this year. AFL is still happening. Oh, anyways, thanks guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share. Feel free to donate to me on my PayPal. My social medias will be down below. Feel free to like them, follow, whatever you do. My OnlyFans is also down there. It's a free subscription. Can't wait to edit this mess. I literally was not expecting a breakdown. Like, I thought I was fine. I did it all in the shower. Was not expecting that at all. And guess what? I'm also a very ugly crier, so this is gonna be so great. I'm just looking at myself in the mirror. Like, the mirror's right there. I'm just looking at myself in the mirror. But like, I'm not depressed. Like, I'm not suicidal. I'm just sad at the fact that I used so many times, and like, I'm only just really coming to that conclusion. And like, the past few months I've been like sort of analyzing things, and yeah, not fun. And then I don't get it. I don't get a thank you for it. I really don't. But hey, I really should cry more. Crying is actually really good for you. Stay homeless. Bye. Oh my god.